Welcome back, guys. I'm Mellowseven. This is Rimworld Beta 18, and we are going to continue on. Now, I'm pretty sure I stopped because something horrible was happening, but I'm not actually sure what it is anymore. We do have a major break risk of CJ, of course, because he's the only one that will cook food for us, so he's going to be the one we lose. So we're going to see how this goes. Let's see what's wrong with CJ right now. See if there's anything we can do. Urgently hungry. Yeah. We're going to starve to death. That's what we're going to do. Okay. Got a vampire in sunlight. He is leaving, though. So I think we're going to take everybody else, except Zion. Well, let's make sure everybody else has a weapon they can use. Okay, so they do. And we're going to go hunting again. And we're not going after him. Yeah, I think that's the plan. How about him? Draft. Let's get everybody out here. Come on, Mo, go in, go to bed. Mo, what are you doing, buddy? No. Go to sleep. I don't know why he keeps deciding he needs to get up. We'll manually put him to sleep in theory. Although it doesn't appear to be happening, does it? Okay. So we've got these guys here. Ryder, get out of here. This is the most dangerous prey we can handle. Come on, guys. Jiminy Christmas. So we got all the little guys. This is probably a mistake. We're probably going to die. Because everything kills us. We should probably stick with turtles. Come on. Really? There we go. All right. So let's do that. While I'm thinking about it, it was suggested, and I didn't even know this was an option, that we go into mod settings and we find sidearms. And okay, unarmed combat auto switch. Should pawn switch even when they are not using. Switch only on attacks from target. I don't know what any of that means. What we're trying to do is find one that says don't drop your ranged weapon. Okay. I didn't see that in there. I mean, I was told that I should not have them, but nothing else. So if I say melee sidearms for everybody, and we do want that. I don't know where that is. So you'll have to tell me where that is, because I certainly did not see it there. So now we're going to go ahead. We'll unforgive these guys. Maurice will finish him off, hopefully, and then prioritize hauling it. Okay. So let's speed things up here. Could have sworn we already did this once. Maybe not. Oh, wait, so we can get some food done. We did have a little bit of pemmican from the people that died up here, so at least that's taken care of. Now, in theory, we should get some meals cooked here. The question is, will we? There we go, CJ. That's what we need. Yes. We need to get some meals cooked. That's got to be priority number one for us. Come on, CJ. Keep cooking. We need meals. It takes forever to make a meal at this thing. And all of that, we didn't make a single meal all day. All of that hunting, not a single meal was made. So let's look at production. We got to find a better way to do this. Stove oven isn't going to work. Quarry, mini quarry. So this fire pit, work speed is supposed to be 75%, but it appears to be much, much slower than that. You know what? I'm gonna go with this and see if we can get something cooked that way, because clearly the other's not working for us. We got to get something going, because right now we are not cooking meals. I mean, he sat there forever and nothing happened. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna kill that there, and then we're gonna come over here. We're gonna add Bill. And we're going to say cook simple meals. And I'm going to do forever for right now. That's what I'm going to do. There we go. Maurice is cooking. I think he has a... Maybe he's right at a 3, but I think at this point we have to accept that. Hey, we made one meal. One meal. Not bad. 4 episodes in. We've got one meal cooked. Okay. So. Oops. We may have to open that again. Ryder, you are not asleep yet. Why don't you go open that and get him going again? All right, well, at least he's using his powers on Cat and not on one of us. So I won't argue too much. Look at the blood everywhere. But we just don't have time to clean. I mean, that's what it comes down to, because we're having so much trouble just... And I think we're just dropping meals down. You know, there we go. Why he didn't cook first and then eat rather than eat and then cook, I don't know. But we're going to get there. We're eventually going to get there. Potentially, unless we don't. There we go. Finally some meals are getting done. But you know, the way things have been going, all our food has been rotting within a day. So everything goes so slowly and then it all rots right away. I'm kind of wondering if, let's see, that's rice. No, I think we just keep going with it. I really want to kill that guy, but the meat's just going to rot anyway. I have a feeling he's just eating all of our stuff there. All right, we're getting some stuff butchered. We've got a whole 2 meals cooked. Maybe a third one there. So we're getting there. That's what's important. So I think for now, we just kind of let that stuff happen. I would like to do more. I'd like to start building separate bedrooms. There's a lot of stuff I'd like to do. But frankly, at this point, I just don't feel like I can. I don't know what happened there, but we got some helmets on from those wooden helmets we made, and we've got a hat that we must have picked up from somebody. Maurice is bored. Okay, what is Maurice doing or not doing? Okay, so he handles, that's fine. He could negotiate, he could grow. He can plant cut, I think we turned that on for him. I haven't been doing any mining, and I think we leave it off for now. Do we give him a low-level craft? We can do that. And maybe a very low-level construct if we need to do that. I think I want to chop down some more trees, though, so let's go ahead and we're just going to start chopping trees. May as well chop the ones in here, too, because, like I say, this is all eventually going to get rolled over there, and add Bill, and we can also chip any stone blocks forever, and then we'll details, and we're going to knock this radius way down, something like that. Close, and so that will also be that low-level craft job there, and then our castle maybe can start to get stone. We'll just have to see how that goes. Eventually we'll get there. So, in other news, we're using the Canon today, EOS T1i. We are shooting at 640 by 480 for resolution because we make me smaller. I'm still going to end up shrinking it probably down to maybe 75% of that for the corner, for the face cam. So even that's a little bit bigger than we need. I tried using the GoPros, but the full 1080p, the files were huge. It took forever to edit and do everything else with. And they're so wide angle, we end up cropping way down anyway. So it's just not worth it. Essentially is what it came down to. And I'm not a huge fan of super wide angle. We're a little bit wider than I really want right now too. We're at, I think 24 millimeters with this lens right here. It's an 18 to 55, I think. But that essentially brings us in right to the point where we're just seeing the edge of my green screen, so I don't have to crop anything. It's still a little bit wide, distorts your face a little bit, but I'm not that pretty that it matters. So I have a new LED little light and aperture, little mini LED, super bright, that goes up there that seems to be doing a good job of lighting me up. And then we're using an umbrella light with an LED bulb in it off to this direction that kind of gives us a little bit more diffuse light with the umbrella to help light the background stuff. And today I also have a window open and we're getting some fairly nice little light, non-direct sunlight in. It's late enough in the day. It's blocking half my monitor off. I got a nice glare there, but in theory, it should be giving us a decent light for me. So that is the filming setup at the moment. We'll see how that goes. We're going to try that for a little while. The Canon will shoot, I don't know if we talked about this in the last one of these videos or another one, but it'll shoot up to 4 gigs file size. So that's probably, even at this size, going to limit us to about 30 minutes. So I do need to do a little bit more research for the other camera, the Fuji, because it was saying 29 minutes, but I haven't tried changing file size. Like that was, I think, at 1080. I think that was at 1080. So maybe if I lower that to 720 or even 640, if that's an option, maybe that'll help us. We got some potatoes there. That's good. We're running out of room to store stuff. That's not that's not a bad problem to have right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of this steel, and I think what we're going to do is we're going to go here and we are going to edit this one. We're going to take out the steel. Raw resources, I think stone blocks don't go in there, and steel doesn't go in there. And that's probably it. And then I'm going to come over here and we're going to make this zone area here. Maybe a little bit bigger. Leave them a little path in there. And then this one we will leave as priority. We'll put it important. And we're going to make sure that steel goes in there. Stone blocks already do. And that should hopefully start to clean some of that stuff away. And we are beginning to have more meat rot away in storage because we're doing other things than cooking. Who is our cook? They're all on one. They shouldn't be doing anything. Oh, our fire went out. God damn it. Let's add this build back in. Add simple meal. Do forever. And let's build another campfire. Temperature. Fire pit. Ah, there we go. Let's do it this way. Let's cancel that. Let's do the fire pit there. We'll see if that allows us. I don't know if that's going to be strictly there's another 75 meat. Doesn't even last a day. Okay, add bill, cook simple meal, do forever. There we go. That's the biggest problem is we can't keep the meat dies so quick that there's almost no point. Is that, I mean, what's the point of these storage pots? Because at the moment, items stored will not deteriorate. Well, that's not true. Oh, food can still rot. So, but it's not rotting, it's deteriorating. Right? We're losing it. It completely goes away. So this is clearly not working. So I don't know what we're going to do about food long term. Do we just go off of meat and just go onto a vegetarian diet? Because right now, hunting isn't working for us. I say we can't cook the meat fast enough. There's another 45. It says rotted away in storage, so that's not accurate because rotted is still there, just rotted. This is deteriorating. It's gone. And so these things really don't do us any good. So I'm just gonna deconstruct these. I don't see any point to these at all. They do us absolutely no good. There's zero reason to have these. I mean, stuff isn't going to deteriorate once it's inside anyway. So I guess you could put these outside, and there'd be a use for that. But that's it. By the way, somebody did comment that there's like a noise when they gain a level. I almost never can hear that because I have the volume turned down so low, so I don't pick it up in the mic. You guys, it's much louder for you. For me, it's very quiet. But let's go ahead and check out, see what we can do now. Target will fall asleep, becoming complete. Ah, I like that. We're definitely going to use that. Maybe we can use that to do some hunting with. Oh, wait. So, how are we doing? We have a couple meals. We got 9 meals. All of our meat has rotted away, so we're down to just vegetables. I wonder... I don't really want to kill the guy because we're going to lose the meat, but we can see he's eating all our plants here. So something's got to happen here. So I think tonight when Mo wakes up, we try our power out for the first time. And I think we also need to make some bigger planting areas. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start doing some in here. I think I'll leave them out here. I changed my mind. Sorry. I know I'm being a little bit... zone... Party. All right. Well, that's not all bad. Let's do that. We have a little bit of food. We're not starving to death. I suppose that's worth cheering about. We did have more. I guess there just wasn't very much there. Mo's trying to go to the party. He's like, no, I can't get out there. What time is it? He's trying. He wants to go to the party and then he missed it. Oh, that sucks. And then we went in and interrupted his sleep. Oh, well. Is what it is. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to draft everybody, and we're going to come out here. And we're going to take Crooked Mo. And he's going to go over here. He's going to try to get... And now he is going to melee attack the dinosaur. These guys are going to come over here. And they are going to try to probably shoot Ziatan. Ziatan, why don't you come over here? Why can I not move Ziatan? There we go. Come on. Why? Why will Ziatan not move? Ziatan. I am right-clicking. He is not moving. Apparently, it is not. He's dropped his Warhammer. So clearly, something failed. Did he switch because it's a sidearm? I bet you that's what happened. So let's go. Let's go gear. Let's drop the sidearm. Now let's equip as a sidearm. There we go. Let's do that. Now let's finish him off. And now everybody can be undrafted. Mo, could you? No. Zion? Somebody? Do we have anybody that's capable of actually doing this? No. No, we don't. Although we saw it happen. We saw it clicked and people come out and take care of it, so I don't know. There we go. And we've got heat stroke. All right, get back inside. Is it that warm outside? Temperature, 86. 86 Fahrenheit's not warm enough for heat stroke. Come on. That's when I finally start to become comfortable. That's not heat stroke. Okay. So we had a few meals. We still got 11 meals in there. We clearly need to do a lot of cleaning. We clearly need to do a lot of things. Mo's going to come do a little bit of doctoring. That's good. So nobody's almost died this time. What's your temperature in here? I'm going to go ahead and temperature. I'll build a passive cooler in here too. That doesn't appear to be too bad out there. And I think what we need to do, we'll let them keep running here. I think we need to start planning bedrooms. So I'm going to go old plan. So I think we'll kind of just do them kind of something. I'm kind of thinking just 5 by 5. Oops. Something along these lines. One, two, three, four, 5. May as well go ahead and plan one more for cat, and then we'll go structure and walls. Oh, we messed that up. We got to have room for a hallway. Kind of thinking like that. No, I think we need a hallway in the middle of this somewhere. So I think one of these has to go away. Let's see, if we were to go, do we have room for one there? Just barely, so order, whoops, structure. So something like this, except maybe this middle thing here then goes away. So we, whoops, cancel. And then we can go ahead and put doors down here. And I'm going to go ahead and add a door here. And a wall and a door here for our little mausoleum. Something like that. And let's see, miscellaneous. Put a sarcophagus there. So something along those lines, and we'll go ahead and structures. Let's put a door there too. And I'm going to go ahead and mine those out just to make it a nice square room. Something like that. And then we can roof this over, and eventually, you know, this will all be undercover here. I think. Okay, so I think that's what we're going to go with. We're going to keep cooking meals down here. I've got 2 fires going, so hopefully we'll keep 2 people cooking because this brontosaurus food is just going to go away so fast. Ryder's doing some cleaning. That's excellent. We're getting meals cooked. Finally, it feels like we're beginning to make a little bit of progress. We have got some plants that we brought in. We're not over the food shortage by a long shot, but let's see what we can get done. Get some bedrooms done, that sort of stuff. That'd be nice. And now once we start constructing, then all of a sudden these areas need to be cleaned, and that's fine. It'll have to happen eventually anyway. It's going to slow things down a little bit. We got some cargo pods. All right, guys, I thought we'd made it. It went 28 minutes and a few odd seconds before it cut off, and I did not hear it cut off this time. So we missed the last couple seconds. So the last you saw, I mined that out. I think we already had all this built, so we missed it just by a couple seconds. So we're just going to do the end bit here. If you enjoyed this one, thumbs up. If you hated it, thumbs down. Don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see more. Ring the bell if you want notifications. Love to know if you are shooting YouTube, what you use for your video. Do you use a camera? Do you use a webcam? Do you forego face cam altogether? That'd be great. As I continue to work my way through it, love to know what you guys are doing. And I guess that's it. We'll see you next time. Cheers.